doing today? Happy weekend, everybody.
You're welcome.
I'm super excited, for today. Um, my mentor said something. He said, if you can do one thing consistently for 21 days, that it turn to be an habit. You see, you guys now has now be like part of family. This morning, teaching is now like part and parcel of us. That did not just happen immediately, but because of the consistency, because we keep on pressing on. Today mark 100 days, not 10 days, not 20 days, 100 days. That is complete 1 month, 3 month plus. You understand? That is complete 3 months and 2 weeks, if I'm not mistakenly, ladies and gentlemen, of being here morning and evening. And since we started first day of December till now, it has been from one level to another. It has been from one, opening eyes, discovering things. And one of the things that I discover, in these 100 days is that more you are teaching, more you yourself are even learning and even know more you are being exposed or being put in a work to do more discovering. This has been my experience so far since since we started this journey. And I want to thank you all because it's because of you that we are here. So today is the 100 days final that we are all here, to look at the beginning. So far, so good. When we started first day of December, the thing was like, it's not possible. It was like 100 days, morning and evening. Who does that? And I remember vividly during third week, um, during third week, a lot of team were now also marking 90 days, some were marking 30 days. It's not matter of boasting, but I can assure you that none of them that keep to it for that 90 days. Many was doing in their team, say, 90 days every day in June. Some was even once in a day, not like morning and evening like this. But they do it like 1 week before you now know it was not easy. Because I tell people, it's not about you said you want to start something, is are you ready to face the challenge? Because there are some days we're seeing like, I don't feel like talking to people because there are some days you feel moody, some days you feel like angry. But you need to keep that aside and attend to the call and attend to, to what you were putting in the table and tell people that. So we're not taking it that is a vow that we were taking, that, we must do this every day, whether we feel like doing or we don't feel like doing, whether we are happy or we are not happy with ourselves, whether things are going well or things are not going well. We cover our wound and our, challenges just to serve the humanity. So I'm just here just to, just to thank God, in all that He has done and the journey so far, bringing you and bringing us together as a family now. Initially, we didn't think that it would be like this. We're just like, okay, let's do it. And this has, teach me a lot of lessons and a lot of things that in life, consistency and focus is very, very paramount in whatever that you are doing. And if you're consistent on something, in the long run or in the process, you will find a way out of it. Though challenges will come, frustration may come, people will say no, people will tell you, many reasons why it will not work. But just know why you were starting. So, ladies and gentlemen, as our leaders have said this morning, we'll just finish the technical aspect of it. We'll look at the market, we'll look at certain things, and then we'll now see if anybody have a challenge. Then we'll discuss on that. And then by 6. So when he was now telling me, because I was thinking that we'll just finalize everything this morning. So he said no, that a lot of people are not aware. We need to create more awareness in our different group and platform, so that they will know by 6 p.m. Nigerian time, we are going to do the grand finale of the 100 days. So we'll now go back to our different group, our prospects, to tell them to attend. And then we'll now discuss the way forward after this today, what next? Because as long as they is keep on breaking, as long as they is keep on, technology is keep on evolving, we don't need to feel that we know it all. We don't need to feel that, oh, what I know is okay. Tell people, we are in a very challengeable century. I agree, fine and good that we are so blessed in this century. But are you also aware that we are in a very challengeable century? What do I mean? This is a century that if you come up with something in the morning, afternoon, somebody will come with a bigger version of that thing. And towards the evening, somebody is coming with the latest. So you that was started it in the morning, if you are not update yourself, you become obsolete. You become nobody. They silence you. In fact, you will be nowhere to be found. That is the era that we are. And that's why you don't need to relax and feel that, oh, I've arrived. That was happening to Nokia and other companies that you heard that was in the technology space, and today they are struggling to meet their mate, their counterpart. Today, many are no more. Like nobody go to market now and say, I want to go and buy a BlackBerry, or I want to buy even Nokia that are still trying to, oh, we are now having Android. Yes, still there are a lot of things that are not still okay. The time they will have taken that position, they will feel that we have arrived. They feel that no other technology. I tell people, don't feel that you know it all. In this crypto space, in this technology space that we are, I want to tell you that no one knows it all. Even the very expert is still learning. Because a small boy can just come from nowhere and bring something that will silence and disorganize whatever you were thinking that you know or you are on top. So that's why I'm a kind of person that I learn from everybody. I learn even from a child. There are lessons that I learn from the child. There are lessons I learned from the youth. There are lessons I learned from the old men, old women. There are lessons I learned from my peer group. So I learned from everybody. There's no a time I'll think that, oh, I know it all. Because I know it all is a mentality of poor people. poor people think that they know it all. And I keep on saying that even God is helpless to poor people. And some people will say, but God is after the poor. I said, you wait first. Let me define the poor that I'm talking about. Even God himself is helpless to poor people. Because you know what? Poor people are so arrogant and proud, feeling that they know it all. So even God don't have business with people that feel that they know it all. That's why when you go to him as a nobody, as a non-entity, as an empty vessel, so that it might fill you. But when you go there like, I don't need anything from you, I'm already know everything. You know the scripture from Genesis to Revelation, you know everything. So what else? It's so even God is helpless to church people. But the rich and the wealthy people are keep on learning, that hungry for knowledge on daily basis. That's why you see them, they are not stopping. People will say, this man has have money. What is he still finding? I'm not talking of politician, or I'm not talking of Nigerian stuff. Talking of people that are wealthy, people that are having business. I'm not talking of politician thief. You see that keep on advancing, in what they are doing. You see Elias Musk adventuring into crypto, going into space, going into this and that. They are discovering new things on daily basis. It never feel like, I'm the richest now in the whole world. I remain here. If you think like that, before you now know, another person will take over and it will become second class. So likewise, if those people are not, stop learning, then what about you? And it's also even scriptural when the Bible said, it said, occupy till I come. And it said, give thyself to study, to reading. So you now say that learning is a continuous something. The day you stop learning is the day you stop earning. For you, you may think that, money is still coming. The very day you stop learning, that is when your flow stop. Don't miss evening, because we are going to discuss a lot of things, and then you will know where you are. In the business space, in this planet, there's where everybody are. There's where everybody belongs. And where you belong really matters. So don't miss evening. After that meeting, you will know if you are ready for this business or if you are really set. So, ladies and gentlemen, that just briefly. So let's now look at the chart this morning. We see the market was like up, down anyway, but it's fine, it's normal thing. But before then, do we have, is there any challenge or any question maybe we can address before we look at the chart? Is there anybody you are having any challenge? If you are having any challenge or there's an area that you want us to be specifically look at, you can voice it out. Anybody like that? I believe everybody is hearing me.
Yeah, Captain, we're with you.
Hello, sir.
We can hear you.
Okay. All right.
Okay, sir, Captain. Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
sir. And you are welcome on board again. I don't know where you want to start from. I don't know what you have in mind, but there was a time, I think you said when is this our friend that normally, it's not Monday Naman, is this honorable, he was talking about trading view. Honorable Woke. He was talking of trading view, and I remember you made a promise then that you were going to come back after going, I think you said you did not have the either the listing on your phone or whatever. But since then, you have not spoken on the trading view. I don't know if, since we are rounding up technically this morning, though not fully, if you can just give us a highlight on how to determine trade from a trading view, how to calculate, how to use trading view to do business. Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay. You're welcome. All right. So trading view. Anyway, while I was just skipping, that was at times, many at times I do use my phone for presentation because at times it's fast than maybe system or thereabout. And at times I use my system a lot, maybe in the night to do a lot of stuff. And at times if I wake up, maybe battery is down or no light or stuff like that. So I will continue with the phone. And besides, there was the time because I was marrying both the system and the phone. So it was kind of mix up. So I was not trying to fix the trading view in place anyway. But that has been done. So we can just discuss, and as time goes on, we'll still discuss more about a trading view. Trading view is one of the most advancing this thing, app or site that you can, is the most advancing site which you can use for analysis, for technical analysis. There are a lot of things, a lot of icons that they have that others do not have. So let me share. And I think during that time, I was even tell people that you can go to YouTube and then you can go to YouTube and then you get a lot of teaching from there. I said something of that. You can go to YouTube and then you get a lot of teaching about this thing. Let me go to my library. I think I have a lot of already downloaded about that. If I can see, there was a one I showed then every day about trading view. Let me check because I have a lot of save video here. If I can quickly get in touch with that. Trading view. Yeah, you. Oh. Okay. Now if you see here, this is one of my teachers. You can search for it. How to set up a clean chart on trading view. Though this is a system anyway, so you can go to this in YouTube and also search on how to set up a trading view account or what each of the icons is all about. So like these are one of them that you can see some of the how you can set up your own trading view and what each of the icons look like. Because I will show you in the phone, but it may not be wide like this because in the system you have it in a very wide view anyway. And then coming down from there, even though you take here, you can just type how to, maybe you type how to use trading view. You will see a lot of video. use trading view. You will see a lot of teaching on how to set it, how to use trading view. So you will see plenty of traders, and that will be giving you an insight on how to use it, how to make use of it, how to set it. So you can also I'm just telling you that so that even though we'll just touch the surface of it. So like this very guy is one of the guy that I also follow. They have a lot of teaching about forex and other stuff, that I follow him here. So okay. So we're not you. So this is a name, maybe you. So it's one of the pro trading and stuff like that. So you can also check there anyway. So that is that. Let's now move to the trading view properly. Now this is the app. I believe everybody download this app. What was it time when we were talking about the app? This is the app, and then if you don't have the app, you can also log in from your from your browser direct. But this is the app. So it will now open. Now, when it's open, your own may not open like this because I have watch list. Now, watch list, let me just go to the chat. Maybe your own will be opening this way. So you can see the candlestick. So it's not already a new thing. Let me try to bring this thing down. Excuse me. Now, maybe your own will be opening this way. I don't know. Maybe opening in this way when you open it. How maybe you never register, but if happen you have registered, and then this how it will open, ladies and gentlemen. So the candlestick, we have already known it, and then so when you now come to watch list are the pairs or the crypto or the pairs that you want to trade. Now, one good thing about this trading view is that everything tradable in the global market is here. Everything tradable in the global market is here. These are my watch list. You can see here are the forex. I trade Great Britain pounds a lot. So these are the watch lists. These are the things that we look at, on. So, but if you open your own,
Captain, your mic is off. Your mic is off.
We are not hearing you, sir. No audio, no audio. Captain? Captain, your screen is blank. There is no audio coming from you. I hope all is well.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
We are hearing you now. Yes,
Oh.
yeah, and your screen is back too. Yes.
Okay. Sorry. I think, say, this country, our network is very, very fast and okay. God grace. All right. So as I was saying, I say when you come to the watch lists are the pair that you are watching, or you go there and check and do analysis. So you can check here. It's not only cryptocurrency that is in my watch list. You understand? There are forex, there are stocks. You understand? That is here. There are gold, which are like metals and shares. You can see here. These are D30. These are the best 30 company in Germany. They call it D30, coming together. These are for forest side, and these you can see here. These are stocks, this gold, and then these are normal forest trading. This is Great Britain USD. And and then you come here, you can see the cryptocurrency, BTC, Shibano, Gala, Ave, Ada. These are the major BNB. These are the major pairs that. So I put them in my watch list that I do analysis. Now, how do you add this thing to your watch list? When you click on your watch list, you check here, you will see plus sign here. This very point that I circle. So you click there. When you click there, it will open. Now, when it open like this, the list is very long. So it's better you just go to the search bar and type what you want. If it's maybe, for example, it's sugar, I want to maybe add to my watch list, I will just type sugar. There's nothing we are not there here for this except the thing is not exist. You understand? You can see the sugar. And you will see others this thing. If maybe it's gold that I want to add in my watch list, I will just type gold. You can see here. You understand? If it's oil, I will also type oil. So whatever, the only thing we are never see is women with, because that thing go sell well. I'm just waiting when they will bring woman head to global market. I start analyze, because the way they are buying it, like all those straight bone, oh my me. So anything that can be tradable, you see them here in the chat, and you can trade it and make a lot of money. So why people are buying oil block, we are buying oil from the chat, from the global market here. All right. So if maybe, for example, I want to add, I think I didn't add Ethereum in this my chart, so I can type it, then USDT. So you can see it here. You see it here. So I will just click it. It will now be added. It will now be added to my what? It will now be added to my watch list. You see it here. So if I now click there now, Ethereum / USDT chart will open. So if I go to my watch list, I say, okay, I want to check Gala. I will just click there. Gala will just open. So whatever the coin that I'm looking, because you can't trade all. So the one that is more important to you and the one that you know is more volatile, more lucrative, is the one you added to your list. Okay. Let's see which other coin. I think I never add Solana. So you come here, you click on the cluster, and then you type so USDT. USDT. So you see there, they will tell you which of you will see many of them. This from CoinEx, this from KuCoin, this from Binance. Is the Binance one I will pick. So it depends, anyone. So that is so. So if you now click on so now, the chart for the so will just open. You understand? You now see what is playing out here. All right. Okay. And then if you check this side, we have a lot of tools which we may not really. We'll just talk few of them, and then for other days we'll talk more on that. And then before then, you can still go to YouTube to watch so that you know what those tools, what each of them, is standing for. When you go to learn for Forex, first and foremost, what will take you is the MT4. You understand? I know many of us, we know of this app. This is the app for Forex. We call it MT4 or MT5. This is where all the global this thing are trading from. You understand? If I open, let me open any of the account here anyway. Show you certain things. So you can see here, these are for Forex. You understand? So these are pairs. This is where we do the analysis. This is where the analysis is taking place now. The Forex market has closed since last night. You can see here, there's nothing that is moving here. The only thing that will be moving will be crypto. For some brokers that trade Bitcoin, those one, the Bitcoin can still be moving, but any other pairs here is not moving. Even gold is not moving. All the market you can see here is stopped. All the market here you can see is stopped. So it's the same thing, but it's only that the tools here are not much, and there are other things that are in the trading view that is not here. Like here, you cannot maybe have a tool that you decide that, okay, if the market move from here up to here, how many percentage, but we can know it by pips, and then maybe we'll do in our head and know how much it will be there. Depends on the lot size you are using anyway. So that is that for the Forex. So you can see the same thing that you are seeing here. Okay. Now the question was about how do you determine, or how do you know if the market move, if we enter market here and then we say you want to come out here, how many percentage will be that? There's tools for that. We'll discuss on that. So this Solana, and I can see is trying to come. Solana is trying to give me a W. So expecting something of this. coming on. That I'm expecting he has done this, he has done the second leg, he has done the third leg. So I'm waiting for the fourth leg like this. So you can enter here, you can also enter here for this. So it's still a good entry. Even though the market will drop down, it will not pass this support here. If the market drop, I told you that there's what we call W, M and W in the forex or in the trading generally. Now, when the market does this, you know that when the market does this, you know that it's ready for up. So this is the first leg, this is the second leg, this is the third leg, and then we are looking for the fourth leg. And also when market does this and this, it's time you get out of that market because it's gonna drop. You understand? That is the M formation and the W formation. So it depends, it happens in all time frame anyway. So you can see this. Let me show you this. This was an M formation. This is a perfect M formation. So if I in the market, I see this, you see when this market goes here, comes here, it will not be perfect M. That is one thing. You understand? At times, this one will pass this very place. At times, it will not reach. So in this case, you can see that the first leg and then the third one, then the second one, and then the third one was not even up to this. And then what happened? The market dropped back. When I saw this, and then you see all this, they were accommodating just to induce buyers because there are many that will still be buying at this very point, but rather the market has reached the apex and it's time to drop because what goes up comes down. So no matter how it be. So you can see the information there that I'm talking about, and then you can see the W here. Let me squeeze this for you. You can see this was a W formation. This was first leg, this was second, this was third. You see the third one did not reach here, and all of a sudden the market went up. So if you go through the past, you can see this happening, many a times with different time frame and stuff like that. So these are one of the things. So that's what I'm looking at here, at this market. You have done this, you have done this, you have done this. So definitely it must come here. So, but now, how do we now measure the percentage? If I enter a market at a certain point, how do I measure my percent? How many percent? And what is the amount at that very point? Now look this. This is the app that we use for that. This is the icon. So when you click here, now when you click here, watch, you will see long position, short position, forecast, date range, price range, date and price. Now, I want to confuse you with this. We are only talking majorly on two things. The long position and the short position. Long position in the sense that I want to draw for the long. You understand? The percentage. The short position is if you are selling. Okay, maybe for example you are trading futures. Okay, you want to sell from the top. How many percentage down? That is that. but it's the long that we want to talk about. So you click on the long position. Now, when you click on the long position, you will tap it, you tap the chart. If you tap the chart, you can see that the thing is already here. Now, if you watch, you will see where is red, you will see where is green. You will see where is red and you will see where is green. Now the red side is for the stop loss. That's where I'm expecting. Let me carry this thing so that it's just that you might not see some of the figure because the screen is very short. That's why at times I don't like using phone for this, because you will see very clearly in this thing, uh, in system anyway. But at least you understand what I'm trying to explain anyway, though. Um, Let me expand it so that we can see it very clearly. Now, if you can see, he has shown us that from this very point, I tell you that from where you see the green, so if in case you are entering this market, for instance, if you are entering this market from here, if you are entering this market at this very point where the market is, and then we are now planning to take the profit at 82.7. That will be 1.7%. Now let me show you where I'm talking about. See it here. So if you enter the market at this very point, and then we take the profit here, this is the price. You see the price here, 82.76. So the percentage from this very point up to this point is 1.7%. That is how we measure. Let me create everything. So if I extend it, please, who is that person? You can help me to, please help me on me. Now, if I extend it up, let's assume we are expecting this market up to 83. If the price right now is at 81.09. So if we enter this market at this point and then we now close at 83.7, how many percent are we looking at? You can see there, we'll be looking at
3.28.
3.28. So these are the tools that we use to measure the distance or the percentage, that you are looking at, that Nwoke was asking that time. How do you now know that, okay, so place? But with the Royal Q, this thing, you may not really need this, because if you are targeting, it's just that at least for you to know that, okay, at which very point will this 3% be if I enter here. So you now know that definitely this market, if you enter at this point, if you also drag this thing down, okay, maybe for instance, I don't want to enter the market there. I want to enter it at pending order. Let's assume maybe we want to enter this market at this very point. So you can still drag the app. Say, okay, if I enter this market at this very point and then close up there, how many percentage it will still be? So I can decide to bring it here up to this very point. That is 80.4. You will see the price here, 80.4. So if I enter at this 80.4 and then I want to, leave at this, because this is a resistance here at this very point here. So if I will come out at this very point, because if the market reach here, there will be a reaction. Is either start coming down again. So if I'm leaving at this very point, how many percentage? That is 3.9%. You understand? So it all depends. If I want to say, okay, I don't want to wait for 8.9, maybe I'm looking at, I want to go with, maybe 3%. This is where 3% will land at me. You understand? So that is how you check the percentage and what are the distance and also the price. The price will also show here. You understand? The price will also show. And this can also help you if you are trading a coin that is not in the royal queue, which you don't need to determine the percentage. So when you are now go to maybe your Binance or Obi, or when you now go to the sell limit, let's assume you buy here and then you will sell here. So when you are now going to set your sell limit, this is the price that you put there. So when you click on sell, you now put 82.8. So which means that is about 3.03% if you are entering the market at this very point. So from there, you can now know, okay, what you are targeting. You are targeting 3%. So 3% of whatever you buy the coin. If you buy it with $1,000, 3% of $1,000 is $30. If you buy with $100, 3% of $100 is $3. If you buy with $30,000, 3% of 30,000 is $3,000. If you buy with $3 million US dollars, 3% is $3 million US dollars. So you now see why the big people don't look for big percentage. And people that have like 1 million US dollars, since we start talking now, they can make like 1%. 1% is, is like 1 million. You understand? It's somebody that have 1 million US dollars. So making 1%, that would be how much? 1% would be like 1% would be 10,000 US dollars. Am I right? Yeah. And he can achieve that within some minutes and thereabout, and then get out of the market. So bigger money, bigger percentage, and bigger chances. And also, if it's in Forex, I said, it's also bigger risk. But in the crypto, you can bear it. If you put it in floating loss, you can bear it till the market come out of it. But if it's in Forex, it's better you take the losses, or else if the market keep on going, it may just do away with half of your money or thereabout. Okay, so I don't know if that has been taken care of. So that is how it is, and then there are others, icons and details that we'll be talking about, as I was saying. The candlestick and the resting is still the same thing that we all know, what play out in the market. Any question on this?
So with this one now, does it mean that because with what you have just said, the royal queue has been able to accommodate or take care of most of the things that we'll have been calculating with our head? Now,
yeah,
how does the trading view, sorry please, how does the trading view now become like a tool for those of us who leverage on Royal Q robot? Because, like, sorry, I'm I have to digress a little. Like what that young man, Isaiah Holahari, was saying yesterday, it's like if you wake up and you want to determine the kind of trade or maybe the coin to you, and then the times of what business, I mean, the coin to trade or whatever, that you can use Trading View. And I think that is, if you just go to your Trading View and check the coins of the day. So, because somebody was even asking if Trading View is conflicting with Lunar Crush. And he said no,
All right.
that the Lunar Crush has its own role. Lunar Crush
Let me
has its
say,
role, and the Trading View has its own role. So that's because, to me, Lunar Crush is a best bet for me. But now, with what you are saying, I don't need to determine the percentage for myself, since the robot is there to do the determination of percentage. If only I pick and apply the command well. So do we just stick to our Lunar Crush for the prediction, our daily prediction? And then, because it's like Lunar Crush is for daily prediction of the market movement, either up or down. How do you, so that we can just exit this particular Trading View? Because so that we won't confuse ourselves with too many knowledges.
all right. What I want to say here is this. Trading View is a platform that you do your analysis. That's why I was showing this. This MT4. This where you do your analysis. You understand? If maybe I want to, excuse me. If maybe I want to draw trend line, do whatever you want to do, or stuff like that. This is where you do the analysis. Now, this is for Forex. Now the Trading View is like general, because in Forex here is only the Forex and the stocks or whatever that is available, and then few crypto, depends on the broker that can be here. So is a trading platform, is not where they show you the coin of the day. Trading View is not where they list out coin of the day. They don't do that. Only what they have is that they have a lot of tools that you can use for analysis, determine the percentage, the price, and this and that. That is what this thing, the Trading View, is all about. So it's not about, because you can do all the analysis of any global market, stock, futures, Forex, crypto, and anything tradable. You can do your analysis in the Trading View. So Trading View is where you do your analysis. So what he was saying there was that, after you have now picked, after you now go to your Lunar Crush, and then you check the coin of the day, maybe top 10 coin of the day, for instance. When you go to discover, you now check the top 10 coin of the day. You can see the XRP, Stellar. I think that Stellar is in our Polkadot. Okay, Litecoin. Okay, that's fine. Now, if for instance now you say, okay, want to trade a Polkadot, I believe Polkadot is in our platform, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check that so that will show you what. So when you now check the coin, and then you now see let me check if we have that, this Obi, whether Obi have. Okay, XRP. Now XRP is in Obi. Now if you now open the this thing, your Lunar Crush, now this is the number one coin for the day. XRP is already done 8%. You understand? I believe this was since morning. This is already 11, 11 after 11 or thereabout. Now let's assume it was in the morning. What it means is this: you go to your
Trading view.
you now go to your trading view. If it's trading view you want to use, you go to your trading view. Trading view is just for you to do the analysis. It's not only trading view, it's only that, as I said, that trading view have a lot of tools. So like this percentage, where the market, or okay, this is where I'm expecting anyway. You can also maybe go to your Binance to, to also do your analysis. You understand? Or your OPI. You understand? Or any other exchange platform anyway, you can do it. If I come here and then say trade, for instance, what is the name?
XFP. Is it XRP or what is it?
XRP, that is a Ripple. So if I click here and then I click the chart, you can see it's still the same chart that is here. You understand?
Yeah.
So mine is just to look at what play out here. You understand? This was what happened in the night. This market move, this is a 4 hours candle. If I put it, let me put in 1 hour. Let's see when did this big movement started. Okay, so this 11 candle, this was 10, this was 9, this was 8, this was 7, this was 6, this was 5, this was 4, this was 3, this was 1, and this was 12. You understand? This was 12, this was 11 night yesterday, this was 10, and this was 9, and this was 8. So this movement was started yesterday. You understand? It was started yesterday. So when I look at this, he has done this, and now he's retracing, and definitely, so he might go. So if I do the analysis, I say, okay, if I enter here, at least I can move out here. That's where maybe the trading view will now give you, okay, from here to here is how many percent. But
Okay.
you understand? So the trading view, you just bring the box and then you draw from this very point to this very point, which is the resistance. How many percent will be that? It will be around maybe 1.7 or 2%, as case may be. You understand? So you can fix it. That's only what different from That's why I say have many tools. So it's not that they will predict coin for you. It's Lunar Crush and Nomics that do that. Show you the
Okay.
top 10 coin of the day, show you the coin of the day and the top
And
10 coin. Is
of the week.
Lunar Crush that does that. Trading View is where you do your analysis with different tools to know from here to here how many percentage and stuff like that.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, you're welcome. Yeah, is there any other question? Anybody? So that we move ahead. Okay, so I believe in the absence of no other question, we can move to something else. So let's now go to Lunar Crush and look at now. XRP is one of the top 10 coin, and then Matic is coin of the day. This was yesterday. No, yesterday market was still like up down. It's not really stable. So let's look at this Matic, what play out in the market. So like this X and P is still a good this thing. This 1 hour you can see here. So you can still join the market at this very point and then wash out. From here to here is like 1.5 or thereabouts. So you can still make 1% to 2%. If I put it in 4 hours chart, 4 hours is, is showing us that the market is kind of down. So that is why it depends on the time frame that you are looking at. Because to me, this market, if you are trading a short this thing, you are trading on a short term. It is 15 minutes, so we can see something up here up to this point again. You join here, so you can see if we break out of this trend line. If we break out of this trend line, then we will now be expecting something up to this place. You see the way all the market, it will move here, stop here, move here, come here, move here. So now it's trying to break out of this line. So if we break out of this line, then we can now see something up to this side. That is for 15 minutes. So, and that one candle or two candle can come here to retest this place if maybe you want to come down again. So if you enter here, you can still make like 1 point something %, and then you off. These are for short term. So it's not something you just enter and then you go to sleep anyway, because it can reach here and then one candle bring it down. It can happen like that. Let me show you what I mean. You see here, this was about this 15 minutes. You now see only two candles cover the entire of this, what was taking almost hours. So that is what I mean. So when you are trading with short time, you need to be looking the market and know what play out, whether it has formed a pin bar or a rejection or stuff like that. You can now know what is playing out here. Like if happen I was in the market, I see this was a rejection here, kind of, a kind of a pin bar here. Go here and then push down, come here. So you now know that definitely the market will push at least up to this very point, and that happened, and it even still break and go down. So these are that for short time. But if you come to this one day, you see that the market now is kind of selling. So it depends on the time frame that you are looking at. If you look at 1 hour, within 1 hour, 2 hours, you can trade this market, because it can do like this. If you do like this, you now know that in this 1 hour is forming what I call the M formation. You see the first leg, you see this second leg. So I can trade this third leg and then maybe put my take profit here, because I know that definitely this market will come down to this point. When it trade up to this place, there will be a drop here. It may not reach here, but there will be a drop and stuff like that. So these are the things. So let's see.
Therefore, sorry, sir. Before you go, ideally, if you are doing short time, I say short time. If you are doing something like this kind of radical and which of the time is advisable? Is it 1 hour? Is it?
If you are doing radical, now there is a when I do analysis, I always use 1 day, so that let me know what is playing out in that market. 1 day will give me a wider view. You can see this coin.
Okay.
I've been doing is all here is 1 day. So if you count it, this almost 1 month. You understand? The market has been dancing within here anyway. So it's not really, except this was, when he was doing this move. After all this consolidation, you now see the up move of about 1 week here. And then after that, what happened? The market has been dancing within the range. You understand? This is a range here. So even at this very point, I see a resistance that it was breaking out here. You understand? And then the market returned back there. So it may possibly still come back to this very region. You understand? So I've already know that, okay, this market is between here and between here. So at this very point, this is in a wider view. I may not even likely, you understand, likely to enter, except I see that this market close above here. So I will now know that, okay, maybe the bullish are start, but that is for the wider view. So, but if I come to maybe radical, the radical, I want just to trade within some minutes. So I can check what is playing out in 4 hours or in 1 hour. So you can now check, just as I tell you, in 1 hour, in the next maybe 1, 2, 3 hours, this market, you may see this market up here. That is about 1.5 or 2% anyway. So when you are trading a short time period, don't put bigger percentage. That is what I want to say.
Okay.
If you are trading short time, like this 1 hour, I will not go and put 5%. I will not go and put 3% because the market may not push up to that in this time frame. Just as I'm saying, if I put up to this place, not 5%, it's not up to 3%. It's between 1 point something or 2%. So if I now go and put 3%, the market push up to this place and drop and put me in floating loss. Because I was looking at this market at a minor time frame. You understand? You are trading 10%, just like when last week when we were looking at coin of the week. We're looking at a wider view, 4 hours, 1 day. You understand? So that one now you can now know, okay, this is what will play out throughout this week. You understand? This is what will play out throughout this week. And then you can now put your this thing. You can now put your trade down and know that, okay, this is what will happen here. So that is that, sir.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. So I was saying, let's check coin of the day, Matic, because it seemed like yesterday it was not even really doing well. Let's see the chart, what play out. So you can see this 1 day candle. So the Matic is still dancing within this locality. You understand? So this one is, if you are trading coin like this, you can put it in a long term. It's not something like, if I buy Matic now, I know that, okay, Matic is 1.4 right now. You can see this was 2.1. So if I bought it here, I can decide to keep it. It may take maybe like 2 weeks. So I can say, okay, I'm looking at 10% thereabout for the upside of this market. So even though you will draw me down, maybe this where you will reach, or you will reach here, and then the market will kick off. So if I enter here and then hoping for a long period of time, maybe 1 week, if I enter and then get 10% in 1 week or in few days, that can cover my target for the whole week. Because if you are looking at 2% in a week, you understand, which some days you may not get the 2%, and then I target a trade in a week, and then I get 10% or 15% as case may be. That covers that entire week. So trading is timing. Trading is calculation. It's not, oh, today you just jump in. I understand. Except we are in the bull run, which you now put it in cycle. You put the trade in cycle, and then let the robot just trade for you. And when you put in cycle, you also consider their guide. As I said, each of the cycle have their own specific guide. Depends on your amount. If you are trading with $200, there is cycle that their minimum is 300. There are cycle that their minimum is 350. There are cycle that their minimum is 100. There are cycle that their minimum is 200. So you now know what works for you, and depends on your money. So you can now put, and the face buy will not be bigger than $15. You understand? And the take profit in all those settings are like 1.3. But he will be buying and selling in multiple times. There's no time you will see that the robot will not be buying or selling. because it's there 247 in the market. That is how cycle is working. So there are some that will be in profit, there are some that will be in floating loss, and then there are some that it has already closed in profit and put you in profit. That is how it runs. But this one shot is that when it closes in profit, it's waiting for your next actions. And we said these are the techniques we use for this bearish period. You understand? So that it will not be in too much floating loss, because at times when you open your account always and then it's still in floating loss, you open it next day again, nothing is happening. We are talking of human being. Before you now know, your morale and your motivations and your interest it will be going down, whether you like it or yes. You understand? But when you are opening account, even though it's 1 cent, but it's like profit, there is this kind of joy, and hope and motivation within stuff. I don't know how many weakness that so, but that's how it work out. So Matic as the coin of the day was not really doing well, but we said that coin of the day have an opportunity of doing 10 to 30 in that day or in that week. So if this coin it didn't just do well, yesterday you can see here it was a sell. And they listed it out, it was selling. This is the candle of yesterday. It was selling. So it's even today that is even trying to see how to struggle to buy. And you see the forces are not really there. You see the candles are very small. The range of the candle tells you how volatile the market was that day. So it's just kind of dancing within and thereabout. So, and it's seated in, this is support. You can see here, this is support. So if it's not breaking here, so definitely we'll see an upside here. So it's still a good point to buy. Matic is still a good point to buy for both short term and for both long term. Because if you buy and keep it for long term, if you look at the long term, let me just squeeze this chart so that you can see that we are at the bottom. So it's still, you can see here, this is support. This, market comes here and go up, comes here again, and then trigger up. So if it comes here, and then we see this market coming back, if you enter it for a long term, from now till maybe June, this market come from 1.4 up to this 2 point something. That's more than 100%. That's why we say people that trade the long terms are the ones that make the bigger money. The people that celebrate today making big money in the crypto, they are not all those microwave profit. Are people for patient and holding it. So you can see the wider view of this coin. We are at the bottom. So this 1.4 as price. You see here, this, if I buy this coin, this is where I will be expecting to come out. And that can happen in this bull run that will enter. So you understand? Because if you want to go, it can take 4-5 days can come back here to this very point. Telling you. You understand? And if we break out of this trend line, then definitely I know that we are good to go. You see, it was only like few days that take this market up to this very place, and you see almost 1 month are not able to take the market up to this place. So if the bull run start 2-3 days, this market can be up to this place. So if happen you were already putting the market down when the bull run started, you'll be among that will celebrate. That is how crypto is. 2-3 days can give you the entire 1 month if you position and know what you are doing. 2-3 days of bull run can give you what the entire 1 month trading every day can give you. All right. So Matic is a good one to me. I've seen the chart. It's a good one for a long term. Definitely you buy it and At this very point is a very good entry. And then we are looking at 2% or 2.2 or 2.4 there about there. The first target will be here. That's 2%. Sorry, at the price of 2.0. You understand? And then the next reaction this market will react will now be 2.4, 2.5, thereabout. And that can be achieved within 1 week, and you are done. All right. Any question?
So, with what you have said thus far, for those of us that are just for the people, the traders around this side of the world, the bulk, the greater percentage of us are the traders that have very little capital to trade with. And so we are not looking at either a long term or even a medium term, so to say. We are looking at something like a hit and run or peck and stay. That is
all right. Now for the hit.
So what they want? Yes. My question
you are
now
having
is
small money, hit and run, trading with small money, whether it's $50, $100,
or
$200.
$100, 200. Yes.
What I want to say is this. Make use of the lunar crush and make use of morning time.
Okay.
The best time. You understand? You can see this ripple.
Okay.
That point we are entering in the morning by 6 because lunar crush is updating their top 10 by 6, by 8, by 10, and by 12 noon. Then 1 p.m. the coin of the day will come out. You understand? So you can make use of your 6 in the morning and 8 in the morning for the top 10, and then wait for 1 p.m. to see the coin of the day, how it play out. You can also take a part of it. So you can maybe make 2% or make 1 point something percent in the morning, and then the coin of the day come, and then you also make another 1 or 2% there. That is enough for the day. But it have to be a calculative one. You have to be deliberate. I said success lies in what you are doing daily. It's not what you do occasional. So that these are the system I believe it works for people using little money. You understand? If you are having a little money, just trade 1 coin per time. See what happen with that coin, and then if you are having $100, just take the $100 and buy maybe 1 coin in the morning. For instance, that coin do 1 or 1.5%. That is $1.5 or $1 as case may be. And then you close and then look at the afternoon. If you are making $1 in a day, let me show you how little by little is what make people rich. Because many a times we are looking at a trade I will enter so that I make like 20%. 20% will now be like $20, isn't it? We are looking how we use our $100 to make $20. But it may not happen because hardly you will see in this bearish the coin that will do 20%. Like this one that is doing this 8%. It can happen in the next 3 hours, 4 hours. You now see this percent will now reduce to 4, which means it's now dropping. Now, but if you can be making 1% or $1, if you have $100 in your account and then you take it as a point of duty and say, okay, at least every day I can be making $1. Are you aware that in 1 month you'll be making $30? Are you aware of that? That is what you'll be making. And it's very possible because there are some days that market bullish, you can make $2 or you can make 1 point something. So in 30 days, you can make $30 if you are deliberate for it. And that is 30%. And let me tell you, there is no company, I'm not talking of scam, not talking of gambling. There is no company that will promise you that they are trading for you, that they said will be giving you 30%. No. Even forex accounts I manage for, I don't give people 30%. Give you 30%, then oh, I will just go for free. Don't do that. Except it's gambling, except it's 419 that they just promise you that percent so that you bring the money and then they will run away. But if it's legit and they are really trading, they will not promise you 30%. MBA that was even making noise, they didn't do 30%, they were doing 20%. But upon that, based on the structure was not in place, what happened? When the pandemic come and then the forex market was crashing seriously, they couldn't withstand stuff like that. So this market is there, it's not running. That's why I tell people the royal queue business is not shaking, it's not panicking. Oh, this because the structure is well arranged. The money in different people account. This is decentralized system, and the market is there live. So you see where you are making the money. That's why when you are running, people are running around all those business. Is few questions I do ask them. What is the structure? Is it decentralized or centralized system? And then what is the source of the income? Where are they making the money? Forget all those, they use grammar that they confuse many of us. Oh, there's this new latest business that is coming. They will just sugarcoat one name and stuff like this. Let me tell you, as long as it's in this crypto space, is either you are making money by trading. That trading that I'm talking about is either you are trading it on daily basis or you are buying it and hold, and then when it goes up, you sell. It's still trading. So the major things in this industry is the trading. Whether you buy and keep, when it goes up, you sell. You are still trading. And then if maybe you are doing mining, you understand? And a lot of companies that are claiming that they are mining, they are lying. They are not mining because mining is not cheap. And for a mining company, we know the companies that are mining. Mining companies cannot tell you that you come and put $50. They will not create that space. Big Club Connect that was mining then, I think the least money that people were even buying their least package was like, is it $1,000 or $1,000 or thereabout? And then they were now telling you how you get that money back then. It would take like in 1 year, in 3 years, 6 months, something of that. If you calculate in 3 years, 6 months, I think the total percentage you'll be making will be like maybe 100% or 200%, something of that your money. Not all this every month stuff. They say, oh, we are mining, and then you just think that you just put your $50 and then boom, they will now change it to 5. If Apuni was working that way, one question I keep asking, do you think they will look for your $50, $100? Abi, they don't know people that have money that they will go for. Why are they looking for people $50? Because they know, say, when it added together and the thing is central system, all the money goes to one wallet. That's a red flag. That is a big red flag. This business flying up and down, telling you this. The money goes to one system. That is number one red flag, because if anything happens, just forget it. The money is gone and it's gone forever. So let's not be moved by all those things. This is what is playing out in this crypto space. We talk of the metaverse and NFT. All are the coin. All are the innovation coming up. If you have the money, you buy those coins maybe when they are cheap, and then they launch it. What a lot of people are making money, let me tell you, is this: when coins are in the pre-sale, the price is very cheap. When they launch that coins and then come to the public space and then that working with the exchanger to bring it, the price will be so high. So people that was buying, just like maybe buying behind the scene, let me put it that way, they are buying very cheap. When the price now skyrocket, they will make a lot of money. Now in crypto space, we'll be talking that anyway when we'll be now maybe having 1 or twice in a week class. Now, there's what we call burning of zeros. If, for example, a price of a coin was 0.00002, for instance, and then that coin born 10, every 10 burning is $1,000 of $1,000 of $10 that you were putting in that coin. If, for example, I was buying a coin $10 and then that coin was 0.001, and then that is 40 at the front, and then 10 now burn out, and then it becomes 0.001. That my 1,000, that my $10 worth of that coin will now worth $1,000. So every bond of 10 is $1,000. So that's why we tell people, if you go for all this kind of coin, and then you buy it and keep, it may not happen instant. But at times, if maybe you key in at a time, you can get it. That is how people, are raising money. That is how people are making money in all this space. Not all this gambling, not all this stuff. And some of those coins, mind you, some of them that are Ethereum platform or Ethereum network, you may want to buy a $10 coin. The gas fee of Ethereum is very high. You may end up spending $20 to buy $10. So at times it discourages people. But if you know, yes, that, okay, this coin have a future, is a good project, you will buy it, not minding the gas fee. And know that in the long run, like Shibano is Ethereum platform. When people were buying there, to buy $50, you spend like $15 or $20 as gas fee. It's Ethereum network. And people were buying then 2020. And then what happened today? The coin is doing well. So these are the things that is giving people money in a genuine way without, and mind you, there are some projects like that you buy for 1 year, nothing happened with that coin. So that's why we said you don't just take your house rent or your school fees or whatever and go into the coin, because its probability, it may do well, it may not do well. So always buy or put something that you can afford to lose. That's why I tell people, Forex has already dealt with my emotions and my, with my feelings. So if I go into the market, I will just have two options. Either I've already lose that money. So if it go, praise the Lord. If it's not go, glory be to God. So that you will not go and kill yourself. You understand? Nothing in this world that is fixed or permanent. It's only the word of God that is permanent, that it will not be destroyed. Everything, even the heaven and the earth that God created, He said one day will vanish. So do you not think that technology that somebody bring will not vanish one day? So when you have this kind of mindset, you will be stabilizing what you are doing, and then you don't let emotion carry you away. All right. Are we together? Am I wasting your
We're
time?
with you, Captain. We're with you. We're with you. Carry on. We're with you.
All right. So that is that. So back to your question, sir, that you are talking for little money. Please make use of this Runa Crush. You see here, and when you come to this Runa Crush, make sure that this hot rank is what is showing, not something else. If you see something like this is not the top 10 coin. Oh. You can see when you come here and see something different here that is not hot rank, know that that is not the coin of the day. So make sure that this is what is showing. Okay. And then if you can't change it there, you come to market. When you click on this market will give you the wider view, because market will give you more coin, up to 3,000, in accordance the way they listed it. You understand? Based on the percentage that you are seeing here anyway. So if you can see here, so you now come here and make sure that this place is hot rank, because if you click here now, what they used to put hot rank is all this that you are seeing. They look at the 24% changes of that coin. They look at the spam volume. They look at the news volume. They look at the YouTube volume. They look at the Medium volume, Reddit volume, Twitter volume, share link, bearish sentiment, bullish sentiment. These are everything they calculate in, concerning that coin, and then they come up with, oh, this is the top 10 of the coin. So that's why we call it hot round. So they have put everything into consideration. So these are the best 10. So that's what it means. So if you now come and choose only YouTube volume, which means you are just looking at one aspect. You understand? So they will now bring the coin that have more view or more sentiment or talk in the YouTube is what will be lining up there as the top 10 coin, and that may not be the best. Okay, so these are the things that you notice there. So you always make sure that this is what you choose, and then you click save. So when you now go to discovering, everything will be showing there, and then you will see the top 10 coin of the day. And I also tell you that they update this coin 6 a.m., 8 a.m., 10 a.m., and 12 noon. And then coin of the day, you can see it here is Matic. So at times coin of the day repeat, like as I check now, if this coin repeat, if they repeat this Matic as coin of the day, then you know that it's gonna do well next week. So you can take position, as we have already checked the chart. It's remaining 1 hour 5 minutes. So that's 1 p.m. for the coin of the day to be updated. So that is that for the lunar crush. And then I also tell you how you can be engaging to be having token, to have this lunar token here. I told you that every blessed day they release 65,000 of this token and share to people depend on your point. So you can see now I've had 23 points. So they will now calculate each of the point, how many points they will generate in a day, and then they will now share. So since I started, this is only what I have, because at times it's not every day I do check this. So I have 5.3 loan token here. The coin is in the capital market. I think the price is 0.06 or thereabouts. Anyway, if you go to coin market cap, the loan token is there. Let's check the price. Loan. Is that the correct spelling? Okay, so this is the token talking about. See it here, loan token. So let's see the price. So this is the price, is 30 cents. See it here. This is the price of this token. You understand? And then if you scroll down here, you can see the total supply. Total that will be supplied is 250 million. The rank of this coin, the height of this coin, the highest price this coin was reached was 57. That was when they listed, the coin newly. And then what is the lowest price so far? 0.3. So this is still a good coin. This is a very good coin. You can maybe also buy and keep. You understand? Because now that they have a community, now that is a token coin, that people are visiting Lunar Crush on daily basis using it. So they're having more people coming in now, more people, associated with the coin now. So it's a coin that is gonna be doing well anyway. So if you read here, you can see loan is a utility token reward to Lunar Crush users. So you can see the right up here. If you come here to receive all, you can see more details about it. You understand? And then if you read their white paper, that's where you now see the 65,000 releasing every day. That will happen for like 3 months. Then after that, I think they reduce it to 25,000. So there is how they are schedule it, to be sharing to members. So you read the white paper and then you get more details about it. And then the contract address, the coin is a multiple network. What do I mean by multiple network? If you come to this contra address, you see Ethereum, you see BNB Smart Chain there. So which means you can, and then you see Zilaga. So almost 3 network that this token is operating. You see this Ethereum, this Smart Chain, and then this the Zilaga network there. So any of them, if you want to buy, if you want to use Ethereum to buy, and then you use Ethereum. If you want to use BNB, and then you go for the Smart Chain. Or if you want to buy from the Zilaga, then you go. So any of them that is good for you, you can go. If you have Trust Wallet, I think Smart Chain BNB is good. You can swap it with that. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is that for the Lunar Crush. As we are bringing this event to an end, any more questions?
So thank you, sir. I'm sorry, I'm the one that's dominating the question, Captain. You know why I'm a little bit curious is because the grace that we have on a daily basis to be having access to you. I know we can still talk to you privately, but this on a daily basis that you give us wider information about how to go about things. That will be restricted. It could be now, instead of a daily thing, it could be like either once or twice a week. Now, for instance, for those of us with the little capital that I say, because I know that is what is prevalent in this part of the globe, for the marketers or the people that are operators in the on the crypto space here. Assuming we are working with either 100 or we are working with either 150 or 200, I want you to just have this mind, and then that is the question I want to ask you now. For if for instance we now have, let's say 150, or let's even say 100, and you wake up in the morning by 6 o'clock in the morning, and then you have seen this coin. It's one of those 1 to 10, and you want to take decision because it's on royal queue. Now, is it possible, since we are doing one shot, is it possible for you to say after the first buy for me like 2 or 3 times? I know, but since it's a radical approach that we are using, it's a one shot thing. Can we spread that 100 into like 2 or 3 times, so that if you are saying pick 200, pick 20% for me, then you can still say, okay, when there is a drop in whatever, pick another one, or for instance, give me 2%, and if the thing goes beyond 2%, can you buy 2 or 3 times for me? Can you command the robot like that? And if that is the case, please, I know there are a lot of us that are at the crossroad at that point, so that we will not be bombarding your private, because we go take your number. Even if you are sleeping, we will wake you. We will wake you. We will wake Malachy. We will wake everybody. So that's my listen. Can we, if we have that that kind of short distance, can we say, okay, after the first buy, now buy for me, like, since the thing is still 2%, you can buy like 2 or 3 times for me, or 3 times, and then keep quiet. At another time, you go again. If there's any other thing, you do that. Just small profit, but you can buy repeatedly like 2 or 3 times. Is it possible to command the robot? Hello, sir. Captain? Hello, Captain?
Captain is no more on the call. It's like the network has thrown him out.
Let us just begin to speak in tongue against the network to bring him back.
It's not an easy thing.
We'll speak in tongue and bring Captain back.
Yes, I'm not still leaving our leader again.
So, Captain, you are back. Captain is back now.
It's back, but the mic is off.
Yeah, but at least he will be hearing us. So yes. We are waiting for you, Captain.
Let's wait for him. Manager.
I think Mrs. Essence should make him co-host or something.
Okay. Please, if Mrs. Essence is hearing, please, can you link up with, can you hook up a captain so that it assume it's a co-host status, if you are in a position to do that?
All right, let me call him. I'll call him right away.
Thank you very much.
You don't have to call him. You can do it on the Zoom thing.
Just add him on as a
co-host.
You
have to add him on Zoom.
Oh, he's around now and he's listening to us. He's hearing us.
Hello, Mrs. Session. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Good morning. Just click on his name. Put the mouse. Put your hand on his name, Captain Jumbo. Then you will see more that will show.
On the Zoom. On the Zoom here.
Yes, on the Zoom.
Okay.
Just put your hand on his name. It will show more.
Hello.
Okay, it's back now.
Sorry,
he's back.
Yeah, sorry for that.
Yeah.
There was a caller. I was trying to dodge, but along the line, it was not the person they want to let me rest. So I need to pick it and tell him to hold on. I'm in a class. All right, sorry for that. So,
Captain Jumbo, hold on. Let her make you a co-host.
A co-host, so you can share your screen with us.
Yes, because if not, you are not host or co-host.
Okay. Barrister, make me co-host. Wait, let me raise my hand so that maybe you can see.
But why they are doing that? Did you get the question I was asking you, sir?
Yeah.
Why you are
question waiting? You were not talking if there is setting,
for this little money, because that is the group of traders here, the group of small money people.
Yeah, so we'll discuss on that. Let him make me the co-host so that I can share my screen and show. Okay.
Thank you.
I have done that.
All right, now I can see. So now, I think which day? That should be 2 weeks ago. We were having a setting that let me go to my Telegram if I will still see that setting. I said this setting comprises of whatever amount of money you have, you use to do that setting. Let me check. Show you. Excuse me. The Spirit of God will come before you today. Let your name alone. Right. All right. Now, this is a setting. This setting, I was saying everybody should have this setting in their app. You can set the setting and keep. This setting is that if the market drop to the third call, if happen it was 200, it will buy with the entire 200. Are we together? If happen it was 1,000, it dropped to the second call, which means it will buy the entire 1,000. So if you are having $100, for instance, now what is the setting? They now say first buy. First buy here is how much? First buy is 20% of your capital.
20%.
And then the margin call limit is 2 margin call. Take profit is 2%, which means then profit callback is 0.0. So 2% is the target. Immediately you reach 2%, let him close. Now, if you are having $100 in your account, 20% is $20. Am I right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So it will now 20 minus 100, so $80 will now
That's
remain.
80. Yes.
The $80 that is remaining, we want to share in the first and in the second margin call. So then the second margin call now, the first margin call, say when the coin drop 5%, it should buy one time. You understand? It should buy one time. When we say one time of the first buy. So the first buy was $20. So which means when the coin now drop 5%, it will buy another $20. So automatically $40 is out.
Off.
Remaining $60 in your balance. And then we said if the market further drop 4.5%, it should buy how many times? It should buy 3 times. 3 times of the first buy. The first buy was 20. So which means when it drop another 4.5, it should buy $60. So you now see that the $100 is completely what? Is completely
used up. Yes. Okay.
And that
will be one shot.
Yes, that will happen if this market drop up to 9.5 or 10%, because the first drop is 5%, further with 4.5, so total of 9.5. So which means that if the market drop up to 10%, you will now buy everything with that money. So that's why I say this setting, you can have it and then you use this setting when you are trading only one coin. And at least if you are trading with $100, $200, $150 or below $100, this is a good setting, for you. So if you are trading with 200, for instance, first buy will be 40. That is 20%. Then the first margin call will be also what? 40. And then it will remain how many? This 80. It will now remain.
There will remain 120. 120.
So when it now drop to the second, it say buy 3 times. So 40 times 3 is 120. So 120 plus 80, that is 200. The same thing with $500 account, same thing with 1,000, same thing with 10,000. Okay. So how do we now impute this setting now in our trading this thing? So you now come here. You now come to Bitcoin is 39. Okay, 39,100. All right. You now come to your royal queue. You come to your royal queue. So when you now come to your royal queue, you open the coin that you want to trade with. You open the coin you want to trade with. You come to setting. So when you click on setting, come to the last page. Don't click anything. Just come here. Choose a strategy setting because you want to save that setting in, so that anytime any coin come up, you just go there and pick the setting. That is the extent of having many settings, so that you just pick the one that maybe suits you for that day, and then you run with it without now start putting things here. So I will just click choose setting. Now the other setting that I've already added to this app, you can see it here. But if your own, you never even have any setting, when you click on that choose strategy, you will see a write-up that says add it now. So you click there. But if upon you have already maybe have one or two setting, when you open, it will open like this. So you come here, you see this plus sign here. That is where you will click to add any setting you want to add again. Now, when you click on that plus sign, the first thing is your risk type. The risk type, people that enter class yesterday, I think this man do justice for steady.
Yeah, yes, and conservative and radical.
Conservative is if you want to trade cycle. These are long-term stuff. Radical are just this microwave. I call it microwave profits. Nah. Today, go pass me stuff anyway.
And steady for weekly or monthly.
Steady is for weekly. That steady is like this week Monday when we are now looking at coin for the week where you can enter.
We use steady.
You are projecting 1 week or 2 weeks and put target. So when you are trading steady, you are looking at 10-15%. Because you are not looking at something now. Radical are all these 2%, 3%, 1.5%.
Daily thing is a daily thing, daily operation.
So you now come here and then you choose radical. So you click on radical, you click confirm. That is the first thing you will change. Then under remark is optional. Under remark, here you can just maybe type something that will make you to remember that setting. I can say I can put maybe like one coin setting, just to keep me, my one coin setting with the whole money.
With the whole money, yes.
So I can put something like this down so that in case I'm coming, because I have many one coin settings, so I will know that this one is that if it drop to the last margin call, all the money is gone. So with the whole money, so that is that. Then here, let's assume I'm trading with $200 ahead. So 20% of 200 is $40. So I will just put 40 there. Then under here, margin call is 2. Then the take profit. Take profit 2%. Is 2%. Profit callback is 0. I've explained this to what they stand for. I think everybody understands what it means. A profit ratio and profit callback. Profit callback and profit ratio. So we all know what it means. So after that, what I need to do is to change here to one shot and then go to the margin configuration and do the configuration. So I will change here to one shot, then go to margin configuration the first drop is 5%, and it should buy one time. The second drop is 4.5, and it should buy 3 times. I will now click save. I will click save for up here. You will see save here. So I will click there, save, to save this setting. So I've saved this setting now. So you can see it here. You see there are some that I have remarked. This was 2 margin call setting. I have here 1 coin setting with the old money. The rest I did not write any mark there, any remark and stuff. So you put it that way so that when I come here, I will just, when I come here to trade any coin, I will just click in any of them. Just tap on any of them. So I will just click here at that to that XRP. Then the next thing I need to do is to click here, save. I'm now saving this setting in this XRP. So you can now see the one shot and everything I show here. So if I now click start, this setting now, it will be running with this setting. You understand? So that is how to save those settings in your phone. Any other questions, sir?
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. Frankie, ask your question. Go ahead and ask your question, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Afternoon, sir.
Good morning, everybody.
Welcome.
Sir, I want to, my question go direct to, because you say when you are teaching us, you say that there are some people that buy corn and keep, not that we that are buying and selling day by day issue. So I want you, if you can help us to show any certain of long-term, let me say long-term investment. Maybe we don't want the thing to sell today or tomorrow. We want it to be 1 month or 2 months or 6 months. So is there any setting on that in royalty?
I've already say it now. For instance, now you can see off your mind because your background is so noisy. I get your question. If you are trading for long term, it's still good you trade under this. You trade under this royal queue. Now, for example, now I've already shown you that this matic, you can see all the way from here how the market was dropping for almost going to 3 months now. Have you seen? Have you seen the way the market is? You can see, you understand how this market has been trading within this a trend line that I draw here. You can see this market come here, it never break out of this trend line. So it's a good entry. So if this market break out here, we now know that the uptrend has started and it may come up to almost $3 as a price. Hello. Sorry for that. So now, after you check here now, after you check here and then you want to buy. So if I'm buying here for long term, hearing me? You are hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, but your network
All
is
right.
bad.
My network, my own.
Yeah, but now I'm hearing loud and clear now.
Okay. So if I'm buying for long term, I will not come and put 5% or put 10%. This market come back to this place, we are talking of 100 and something percent. You understand?
Yeah.
Because right now the market, the price is
1.4,
1.4, and
11 point.
where we are looking at here is 2.9. So we are
Yeah.
talking of 100 and something percent if this market recover fully. So if I'm looking for long term trading, I will just go to my
Where to?
let me mute everybody because the background is somehow noisy. Now, so I'll come to my royal queue. Now, when I come to my royal queue, I'm looking for Matic. So I will just type Matic. Let's see whether it's there. You know, so this hobby, whether they get Matic and go to profession. So Matic is here. I will just click on Matic. I'll go to setting. Now, when I go to setting, I may not go and choose radical. So I may not go to that setting because this is a long this thing. This is a long trade I want to put down. So I will just say, okay, let's assume I want to use my $100 to trade. And then I will put here one margin call. How many percent am I looking at? I'm looking at, let's just say I'm not looking much, I'm looking at 50. You know, this is for long term. I'm looking for 50, which means by the time the market do 150 should close. You understand? Or maybe I'm looking for 80%. So here I will put 0.00. And then I will go to margin configuration and change this place to 50%. Because I know that no matter how coin drop, it doesn't drop 50% direct. So I don't want to buy another one again. But if it drop 50%, maybe we'll buy another one. So I will put 50% there, which I know, there's no way it will go there. This margin callback, you understand, I may even, decide to put maybe 5%, as case may be. And then here I change it to one shot. So this is a long-term setting. I'm looking at 80%, one margin call, and then I will now click save, and then I buy the coin. So I now know that this coin I'm buying, I'm looking for long term. It will take time before I will get the 80%, isn't it? And there are some times I will see 2%, 5%, and then it will come back to zero minus again. I will not worry because I'm looking for the long term. There are some months maybe I will be seeing 5%, 9%. That's why I say if you are not patient, you may not really achieve this. You understand? What will happen is I will keep on coming and check my chart. Okay, this was what I'm looking for. Maybe by the time the coin it will come to this place, I may see 15 or 20%. If you're okay by then, maybe you can close, or you can close 50% of the market. You understand? Can close maybe 50% and then let the remaining 50% maybe run up to here. You get it? And how do you close that? You understand? You can still do that in the royal queue there. You understand? You can still do it in the royal queue platform here. Now, if at the end of it, I've already started. Now, let me show you, for instance, this coin that is already running now. Like this coin now, that is struggled to make 0.05. Let's assume now is already in profit. You understand? I want to sell. Let's assume I want to sell. I want to sell 50% of it. Let's assume it's already in profit, so I want to sell 50% of it. So I will come to sell. When I click on sell, they will first, you will now see here 25, 50, 75, 100. So if I want to, I will just click at the market because I want to sell it instantly. So if I want to sell 50%, I will just click 50% and then I will say confirm. So 50% of it will now be sold back to my USDT. If I want to sell 75, 75 will be sold. If I want to sell 100%, I don't want to wait to that 80% again. With this percent that I have, I'm okay. I will just click 100, I will click confirm, and it will sell off everything. Any more questions, sir? Are you clear? Hello.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm clear.
All right. Okay.
When you say sell, sir, is it selling to the public or putting it back to your wallet?
They said I'm getting the now selling and move the money from Malachy to your USDT. You are selling everything back to your USDT.
Okay. All right, sir. Okay.
All right. Any other question, ladies and gentlemen?
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
Please, I don't know the time of night Zoom. Have the time changed?
Okay. For the Zoom meeting, the way they were now started this some days for prospect and some days for the members. Now, members are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Sunday is the technical class. Sunday start by 8:30. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday start by 9. And there is a Zoom that they use for that. Before they were using our Zoom, but now they have changed it to Mr. Kenny's
another Zoom
link. So that's the one that they're using now for the evening. And besides our
evening,
our link still remain. We are still using our link for our normal program. Any day we have event anyway. Any event we'll be having now will be inform people on time, and then we'll put it in the Telegram. That's why if you are not joining Telegram or you are not making use of that Telegram, it's very important you join it. Or you also have my Twitter and my YouTube this thing handle, so that any information will be putting in those places, and then you can get it. And then this evening by 6 p.m. we are coming for the final for this 100 days anyway. And when I was beginning, I said invite your friend, invite everybody. At least that's why we are spending time to do all those technical analysis. But that evening, we are going to tell you a lot of things that you need to have and you need to know in order to move this business forward. In the sense that even though you are not hearing from me again, God forbid, but you can, with what you hear by CIS, can pilot you, for a higher top in this business or any other business that you will venture into.
Captain, please, you will send me that link for the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, please.
I think we even do, you are in my WhatsApp group now. You are also in the Lagos WhatsApp group. You will see the password for that one. I think is 2020. The passcode of that. You also see the reading there. You will see Monday, Wednesday, Friday for active member. We put all those things in the WhatsApp. The problem is that, so just take those WhatsApp, you will see it. You understand? You will see all those links. But we also drop it again anyway. Our own, the passcode is 3030. So when you see 3030, you know that is our link. If you see 2020 or any other thing, then that is another.
It's the other one. All right. It's for the technical group.
Yeah. Any other question?
Captain, good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, sir.
Captain, I was the guy that told you about transferring money through your royal queue to hobby. Can you show us? I'm just having a little problem here. That's what causes I can't follow up.
Okay, transfer money to hobby account is not just watch it anyway. Let me just show you. It's not difficult. What you need to do is this: you go to your hobby. Let me check here my hobby account is. When you go to your hobby account, you open it. Now, when it open, this is the hobby interface. So when it open, you come to where they say, where you see me at the bottom, or you click on wallet, any of the two. So when you click, need to log in first. Need to. All right. Wait, I've logged in now. So now when you now click on that wallet, and then maybe you have already logged in, you will see this deposit. You will see deposit, you will see withdraw, you will see transfer, you will see order. Oh, please. Now, I mute you and you open it. Please, just pay attention. Your background is very noisy, please, so that others can hear me. Now, you will see, as I said, you will see deposit, you will see withdraw, transfer, and order. So you will see these four things there. So you click on deposit. When you now click on deposit, they will bring which coin you want to deposit money. So you will see here USDT, BTC, Ethereum, Orbit token, SP. So if you don't see this here, which I doubt, you come to search bar here. Is USDT you want to? So you just type USDT. You will see it here, USDT Theta. So this is the one. It will appear. So in case you are not seeing from that very place, so you click. Now, when you click there, they will ask you which network. I tell you, all crypto have the network they belong, just like human beings have family they belong to. Okay, so you come here. This is the one we are using, TRC20. Okay, so I will click on this TRC20. Now, when I click, it will now open like this. What I need to do, you see here where they say copy. So I will click on copy the address. So you just click here. I've copied it because I want to send the USDT down here. So I've copied it. Then I will now go to my royal queue. I'm going to my royal queue now. Then to my royal queue, I will be clicking at mine. As I will be clicking. So I will click here and then I will come to asset. Come to asset. Now click on asset. It will now open. Now here, I will be using transfer because I'm taking this money completely out of Royal Q app. If I'm transferred, if I want to move it to another Royal Q, I will not use transfer. I will use withdraw. I will use this thing. Or you can use any of the two so that maybe you not confuse yourself. But what different is this? If I'm moving from Royal Q to Royal Q, they don't charge. If I'm moving from Royal Q to that hobby, they will take $2. Whatever amount that I'm moving, and minimum you can move here is $10. So if I'm moving $10, they will take $2 and $8 will land there. If I'm moving $100,000, they will take $2. They will 99.99 will be landed there. Okay, so that is how it is. So I'll just click withdraw. Now, when I click withdraw, what did they request is that address I copy in that hobby, and then the amount, you type the amount here. When you are typing the amount, mind you, whatever amount I will be putting here, they will take $2. So if I'm moving, like for example, let's say $100, I can't, because the highest money that is here is $78. So let's assume I'm moving $50. Have you see here, they have already given me the breakdown. They will take $2. So the money that will arrival quantity is 48. So if it's truly is 50 that I want to send there, so what did I need to do? I need to add the extra 2 here so that they will take the 2 and then the 50 will arrive there. If I'm sending 55, so which means they will take 253. So you just see there how much they will take. They are taking $2, not 2%. So the $2 is constant, whatever amount. If I'm moving $10 here, they will be taking $8 will be what will arrive there. So that is how it is. Then after that is done, what I will do, after I do that, the next thing is to click confirm. You understand? Then they will now ask you, they will ask you the risks that are involved. If it's not the right wallet or whatever, you say yes, you click here, understand, and then you click confirm. Now, when you click confirm, they will take you to this very board. At this very point, we call it a transaction password. If you never set it in your own, so you will click here. If you never set your own, you will click on this transaction password. It's 6 digits. It's not letters, it's digit. So you just click there, you click set up transaction password. Let me just click there so that you see it here. So you click here and then you put that 6 digits, whatever is the number you just put here, and then you repeat it here. After you repeat it there, you click on this send, because there's a verification code they will send to your email. They want to make sure that you are the one doing the changes, or you are the one that doing the setting. So you now click send. They will send the code to your email. You copy it there and put here, and then you now click confirm. So when you now click confirm, then they will now take you back. When you now click confirm, they will now take you back again, and then they will tell you that your transaction password has been set successful. So is that number you always put here? Is that number you always put here? That 6 digits you put here, and then here you will click send. They will send a code to your email. You copy. It's also 6 digits. You copy and put here, and then you click here confirm. So the money will now be arrived at your hobby. That's the step. So it's not something that is hard. Any question?
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So I think we are done for today, ladies and gentlemen. So please try and tell others. We'll drop the information in the WhatsApp group. By 6 o'clock, please, let's be here, and then let's do the final of these 100 days. So far, God has been faithful, and we have sketched through for 100 days till now. So try and be here by 6, and then we believe that God has something for you. So thank you, everybody, and see you by 6 p.m. Nigerian time.
Thank you, Captain. May God bless you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Captain, thank you so much.
Thank you, man.